anyone can have this image as digital. And then it kind of dawned on me a little bit today when I was driving up here. I was like, bro, wait a minute. Like, if it's all about replicating reality, which is what photography was blamed of doing in its early existence, right? It's just replicating reality. There's no art form to it. If we're using AI to replicate humanity and whatever humans do, then what makes us human? So you're saying that we can't know what makes us human. It's just what we are.
Well, yeah, because we've had no other experience.
It's true.
It's hard to tell what makes you different when you've had no outside perspective.
I think to be able to grow my own food, I need to have a place to live. I need to be able to sustain myself in other ways because I live within the confines of a government.
You're saying what makes us human, maybe on one level, are the systems we create?
I feel like being happy is something that, as humans, we have a little bit of a better grasp at than I would say most other species.
I don't know if this is true, but I feel like we're the only species that really thinks about the future heavily. Yeah.
Maybe our conception of time, in particular, even one's individual future or just in general, that could be a very human trait.
Yeah.
Right? And then what you mentioned, Sasha, about individualism, right, which is very Western, as you're mentioning, and that could lead to maybe a system that causes a certain type of anxiety because it's against our natural proclivities to be more of a collective. How can we even know what's beyond being human, right?
But that's also what makes us human is questioning why we're here and questioning higher stuff.
Yeah.
None of this shit's real. We could all be simulations. And
you see,
I'm saying this.
no, I've fully accepted that it's a possibility, but what are you gonna do?
I'm just saying this is a very
it's a good simulation.
convincing simulation.
I'm okay.
I
just
hella
feel
believe
the
in
years.
Or that Chinese sinkhole,
Yeah.
you saw that? Where it has its own atmosphere, it's so big. That's straight out of King Kong and Godzilla. Are they telling us? Are they telling us it's real? It's supernatural. Has anyone had a supernatural experience?
Oh yeah.
Okay. But there's something always a mystery in the heart of humanity, right? And I think that's kind of where we're approaching. I think the more we are creating these replications of our reality, maybe it's more the Matrix is breaking down, or maybe its hold on us is breaking down. At the same time, people are going to get way more absorbed in it, like Ready Player One. But there's a moment here where I think we're going to be broached with the real question of what it means to be human.